Yeah, if I was Zerg, that's all I'd be doing. I'd just be like flying my overlords around the entire time, just trying to scare them with nothing in them. Put one Zergling in one of them and drop it somewhere. You gotta juke them out, man.
All right, guys. We are in the map here. Game number 7. And up here, in the top left side of the map, Frost, the newest challenger into the arena, playing for his clan, going by the name 440 Gaming. Green Zerg player. It's the Giant Gnome. May the power of David Kim be with you, he says.
The giant know me.
Yeah, definitely a possibility. And up here in the top right side, again, of the map, Frost, the returning champion into the arena, playing for his clan with the respective name, Overdosed, the Purple Protoss player. Once again, Phill, showing
Philly
that
fresh.
never die, never surrender. May the Zerg rage, you know. Okay, well, getting slight amount of smack talk here. Very subtle smack talk from both players. It wasn't there before, but now it is. Alright.
I just imagine Anakin from.
Oh, okay, there it is. Well, he says Kappa after it, but we all know he really means it.
Yeah.
We all know he's not joking when he says it.
I imagine the Zerg rage from Anakin at the end of Star Wars Episode 3 when Obi-Wan cuts off his legs and arms. He's just saying, "I hate you! I hate you!"
Yep.
That's what I imagine Zerg rage is like.
Yeah, man. Sometimes it actually gets like that. For me, anyway.
Yeah, I get very mad at this game.
And again, sometimes I play random. And I'm just like, whatever, I lost. That's fine. Well, a Nexus first again from Phill. Not going to change it up at all. And is the Giant Gnome going to be going 3 hatch before pool? Or is he going to go hatch pool? Looks like he's going 3 hatch before pool. Is this drone's moving out?
I'd like to see that 3 hatch.
Yeah, it's a good build.
And he's going to do it.
Drone selected. 300 minerals, nearly banked up, and there goes that.
How?
Yay! Alright. Greedy. Greedy from the Giant Gnome. But again, I think he knows I think he's assuming he can get away with this. Now, if Phill were to do a gate expand to go into 3-gate pressure, the Giant Gnome could just outright die. But, of course, we as observers know that's not happening. Why? I'm kind of surprised that the Giant Gnome didn't send out this Overlord, this second Overlord, over to the Phil's base.
Yeah,
That's
maybe it's
very
safe,
strange.
or he wanted to play it safe to make sure there's no
No
shenanigans.
cannons or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's generally what Zergs do with their second Overlord. They send it across the other way they haven't scouted.
Maybe it was a mistake.
So, yeah, maybe it was. Maybe it was deliberate. You can't really tell.
Yeah.
Alright, well, Phil's got that cannon up at his front, got the double gas, just about to finish up here as well. Cybernetics core coming down, so tech choice from him should be coming out fairly shortly. Double Queen on the way for Giant Gnome for that inject larva.
Ready to pump out those probes now.
The drones.
I was talking about Phill, but that too.
Well,
Both
yeah,
gonna pump out harvesters.
Yep, both gonna be going heavy workers, going nothing but workers. At least from the side of the Giant Gnome, because Zerg has to choose. Do I want workers or do I want units?
He wants workers.
At this stage, yes. Well, actually, again, as soon as you say that, he makes us look bad, and he goes for 4 lings.
Yeah. He
But then
doesn't
again,
know what
gets
he wants.
back into production.
We know what he wants. He doesn't know what he wants.
Well, yeah. Oh, there's again the Stargate from Phill. Man, Phill loves him some Stargate units, man.
Yep. Great units. Stargate OP.
Respect the Void Race. Warp Gate for Phill either. That's really strange that he actually never starts that. I guess he doesn't need it to play Sky Toss.
Or maybe he forgot it.
Maybe. But I feel like it's a deliberate thing to forget Warp Gate.
No Warp Gate style.
Void Race. Oracle. Ooh, Phil supply block there for just a couple of seconds. The Oracle, though, going to be started. Going to go for a couple of drone kills. Is he going to get any is the question.
Yeah.
Giant Gnome running an Overlord in here now. Is he going to see the Stargate? He's in the main right now. Roach Warren on the way for the Giant Gnome. He's looking to play it safe. Sees the late Mothership Core.
I think this Oracle is actually going to do a lot of damage.
Where is that Oracle? Where did it go?
I think it's only finishing right now. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there. I thought there was already one out.
Yeah, but I think it will be spotted by the watchtower if he is paying attention to the minimap.
Is the Giant Gnome going to see this? Is he going to see this target? Yep, he sees it. Okay.
Yep.
There's already an Oracle out, though, so he's going to have to make sure he spots this Oracle and reacts to it properly. Look at that. Immediately, one spore in each mineral line going down.
Spores build pretty fast.
Yeah, they sure do. Only takes them 30 seconds to get up and running for that defense. Looks like the Giant Gnome going to go take a fourth. Is look how early Phil's third base is. He's only got one Zealot and a Mothership Core and a Sentry to defend. Quadruple gases from the Giant Gnome as well. 2 on his third, 2 in his main base. Really looking to increase his tech. And there's Phil's second and third Stargates. So we're once again going to be seeing that Sky Toss style.
Wonder what he's going to shoot this gas into. Because that's going to be a lot of gas income.
I'm going to say Hydras, but it could also be Mutas as well. Muta's
waiting on this
definitely
tech.
not a bad decision, but
You just got to wait for the Slayer to finish.
Yeah, with the triple Stargate, though, Mutas are kind of bad.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if Phil scouts it and reacts, he can already make 3 Phoenixes at a time. So.
I think it is going to be Hydra Roach.
Infestors. Could be Infestor Queen.
What will it be?
Oh, the layer is done.
Spire.
Spire. Alright.
Balls of Steel.
Yeah, man. Giant Gnome does not care. Giant Gnome does not care for the metagame. Or how many Stargates you build. He's gonna
We
Spire.
actually see a supply lead from Phill.
Yeah, the Giant Gnome being supply blocked there. A little bit. This Oracle's getting nothing done. He has 3 kills overall. And those are not drone kills.
Keep it alive, though. I'd imagine a Revelation would come in handy later.
Infestation Pit? This is odd. This is very odd.
And a
He's
Baneling
got all
Nest.
the tech choices, except the Hydralist End going down right now. That's very strange. Infestor Queen's not a bad composition.
Infestor Queen's actually pretty damn awesome. It's just as good as Hydra Infestor, to be honest.
Yeah, especially versus Void Rays as well.
Because Queen, you got that.
I've seen Mats do a few times.
Queen, you got the extra range versus air, and then you also have transfusions. You can lay creep tumors everywhere. You just.
19
One thing that'd be bad about them is that they're slow off creep, I'd guess.
Yeah, that's definitely the one thing that's not the best about them. But Phill has already spotted the Spire, so already starting Phoenix production. Already has that Fleet Beacon on the way for those Anion Pulse Crystals.
20 Mutalisk on the way as well.
Yeah, this +1 attack's about to finish, though. And here comes the Void Ray hit squad from Phill. 6 Void Rays, Mothership Core.
I really think these Void Rays can't handle that many Mutalisk.
No, I don't think they can either. But Phill does have a recall, but the Mothership Core can also get...
That's very true.
Finishes as well. Blink counterattack coming into the third base here in just a couple of seconds, most likely from the Giant.
You want to recall?
Nope.
No, he gets that Mothership Core. Wow. These Void Rays.
That's really bad for Phill.
Not able to do extra damage against light units, light armored
going
units.
Counterattack into the third base. Ooh, procking on the cannon, but going back.
Yeah.
I start focusing
Hold
some
position.
probes. Yep, nice micro so far. Here come the Mutas into the main base. There's a lot of Phoenixes though there already, but losing 1.
Yeah, he needs to make sure these have some good micro on his Phoenix. Good control. I think he'll take out all these Mutalisk actually.
Yeah, I think he's gonna throw this one.
Nice.
With the Anion Pulse Crystals is done as well, so these Mutas cannot escape. Stargate shut down, but again, really good micro so far. Not even losing. Well, he has lost a couple of Phoenixes. Yeah, every single Muta is going to die. 22 Roach transition though on the way for the Giant Gnome, so looking to make Phill build those Phoenixes and then immediately go into that. Yeah, and all these probes are idle here as well. Unfortunately, Phill needs to get those guys going, but I don't think he's going to be able to hold off the sheer amount of Roach aggression.
I'm actually really liking these tech switches from the Giant Gnome.
Yeah, he's playing this out really
I like seeing a
nice.
Zerg just really tech switch a lot. It just really fucks with people. It's a good thing to do. It's interesting as well.
Yeah, it's definitely what Zerg is kind of. It's kind of what Zerg has to do in a way versus Protoss, because if the Protoss is able to counter you directly, there's literally there's like nothing you can do.
This
But if
is
you
a
do
good.
these massive tech switches, it's really hard for the Protoss to deal with.
This might just be game, honestly.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's absolutely mean. But again, Phill may be able to just stay in here until he's absolutely sure he's dead, as we saw last
Phil
game.
needs to be using those Stargates to pump out some Void Rays right now, because it's gonna be a while till he can get some Colossi out or anything else.
Yeah, those pylons just now getting those gateway or those stargates back up and running.
Oh
There's
no!
only Void Ray out.
You don't
Lots
want
of
your Phoenix to be doing that.
I don't think it matters though, because there's no Hydras in this army.
Yeah, but still, like, you want at least some of your Phoenixes to be attacking units that are lifted, not all of them being lifted and no Phoenix attacking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's definitely true. Phil's going to be able to kill at least what remains of this army, but there's just more of it streaming across the map. Look at the mini map of green.
Oh my god, that is just so much.
I mean, now there's still nothing that can shoot up in this army.
He's gonna lose his third. And as you can see on the production tab, we have 2 Colossi and 3 Void Rays on the way. So after this, he'll probably be able to hold this off, but he's lost the third. He's really far behind in economy.
Yeah, look at the amount of bases the Giant Gnome has. He's got 5 bases up and running on a drone count of 79. On the most drone count he can get, and he's literally just going to sit here and pump nothing but units all day.
Even the Oracle helping out.
Yeah, the Oracle's trying to do what it can. This Void Ray, though, has 19 kills. That is a Master Void Ray.
Master Void Ray.
Yep. Double Colossus out now on the map for Phill, but they don't have extended thermal lance.
It's only upgrading right now.
That's huge. If the Giant Gnome's able to get in here and kill these Colossi, he's going to be able to pick down the Void Rays as well, and he's going to be able to take the
I think
game
he might be able to, because there's nothing to buffer the roach damage.
Yeah, there's
Pull
nothing
that Colossi back. Pull it back. Pull that Colossi
One
back,
of them
please.
going to go down immediately, but the
man.
Phoenixes, again, with these lifts, are able to keep a lot of this at bay, but both Colossi going to go down now. More and more Hydras on the way. The Phoenixes are going to be able to tank a little bit of damage, but here comes the Focus Fire on the Void Rays by those Hydras, and I think this maybe game here from Phill is more and more units stream across, well, a couple of units stream across them. More and more Hydras on the way. And there's 3 Void Rays and 1 Colossus. Yeah, nice cancel there by Phill, but I don't think it's going to be enough, honestly.
Yeah.
Phil's gonna stay in it though, man. Never give up, never surrender.
Zealots to take the damage.
5 Hydras though, on the way.
Those Zealots, come back.
I don't know. Well, Phoenix is gonna be able to chase down a couple of these Hydras. His muscular augments is not quite done. Groove Spines is done, however. And the Colossus is... The
We're seeing an Ultra
Colossi.
Sten being built.
Yep. It's just great tech switch decision making from the Giant Gnome. Able to force Phill down certain tech paths and then countering that tech path as best as he can. I don't know, man. This is a lot of Hydras.
This is a lot of Hydras. I think this might be it right here.
I don't know though, man. Zealots, Colossi, and Void Rays, they do rip through Hydras pretty quickly. But the Giant
true,
Gnome
but
again is still on 5 bases.
If these next 2 Colossi get out in time, he might have a chance. But if they attacked right now, which they are going to do, it might just end the game. The Zealots come out pretty damn fast.
If these Void Rays die, I think that's going to be it, honestly. It's all going to come down to whether if the Void Rays die or not, and how quick these Colossi fall. Nice concave being set up by the Giant Gnome. Going to come in here. Going to get a couple of these Phoenixes. One Colossi being targeted, the second one not quite being targeted as of yet, as it's kind of an...
Oh, here come the next... Back up from the the next 2 Colossi that just got done.
Side, these Void Rays able to do a lot of damage and stay alive for quite a while. It looks like they all will fall in the end. Another Colossi going to fall.
Wow.
But again, Phill is going to be able to hold this off. 9 Ultras.
Yeah. Phoenix can't lift Ultralisk.
Colossi are very bad versus them as well. I think once these Ultras come out and the Giant Gnome realizes there's Ultras, 11 of them, that I think he's just going to tap out.
Yeah.
How do you deal with 12 Ultralisks with nothing but Colossi, like a couple of Zealots, and a couple of Phoenixes? You don't.
You might try and stick in and just start pumping out Immortals.
There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah,
Your entire army is going to be dead in the blink of an eye.
Here they come.
Yeah, man, that's a lot of ultras. A lot of ultras. They only do have one carapace. They don't have any attack upgrades.
That's true.
Starting to flood in lings now.
But it's the
but
same
I don't
for
think it's
Phil's Colossi. They don't have any upgrades either. One attack, just only finishing right now. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Engagement time.
These lings need to make sure not to go in first, but they are.
Run, Colossus! Run!
Yeah, these Colossi are gonna have to run away. And again, Phoenixes cannot lift Ultralisks. So these Colossi are gonna be on the run for quite a while. The third base is gonna be under threat now by all these Ultras. The third base is gonna die. Look how quick that dies. Look at that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, one Void Ray. One Void Ray cleans
back.
this entire up. Yep, GG. Giant Gnome with his tech switches, man.
Great tech switching. Great use of it.
Yeah.
Great use of the Zerg macro mechanics.
Yeah, absolutely great use of those macro mechanics. Again, the tech switches just killed Phill. Just absolutely killed him.
Place in Black says Protoss still OP. Very true. Chief is, what is he posting now? He's posting Void Rays by Nerd Alert.
Alright, I'm back, sorry. Tried to follow it. My friend called me. And
Finally called you?
they called me back. We had the talk.
Finally called you?
Yeah.
The talk?
Yeah. So that was that.
Yep. Shit happens.
Does. We sort of saw this coming, but we didn't think it'd be so soon. It's kind of